Data, look at that, it's showing consistent growth, the product extensions are happening. So the main question is, how are you going to navigate 2024? I think like any other business, you just have to accept this and sort of pivot or have a little, service or product or whatever you are. If you're in this alcohol or drinks industry, you will have to play around with this category. For example, with us, we have just expanded competition category, and we're seeing a massive growth in our London Spirits competition in USA. Spirits ratings, 10% of the products are now non-alcoholic, which is huge. Last year we had about 56. This year already about 300 products are going to be in this category in just London Spirits competition. So we're seeing massive growth. We're including this whole topic in our conferences. We're including this in the expo floor. We have a tasting masterclass on alcoholic versus non-alcoholic. So as an example, how we are incorporating and playing with the category, as that's where the attention is, that's what the trade wants, that's what the buyers and sellers are doing. You will have to do the same thing. So my advice is for sure, have something to do with this category. Have at least one SKU, because you don't want to lose the shelf space, and this thing is as permanent as you can. Why Gen Zs are drinking less and what's going on, especially how it affects our industry, the alcohol industry, and how you can navigate, the 2024. So one of the main reasons why, we're seeing the growth in this trend after studying some articles is, drinking was sort of portrayed as a cool thing, right? So a lot of young generation, is pretty much now portraying that not drinking alcohol is a cool thing, and this has been proving year after year after year, and this is not just a new thing anymore. So I've searched articles for last 5 years, and there is a consistent theme going on around this, and the category is for sure growing. So I think we have enough data to say that this category is strong and it's growing, and the Gen Z is much healthy consumer. They want to put good things in their body, and they are not affected by social pressures. So that's one of the main reasons. More and more supermarkets are adding shelf spaces. Top bars are adding, top restaurants are adding in this category because consumers is asking. So, as the chicken and egg problem is getting solved, this is also becoming a nice viral loop where more consumers are growing, more availability is happening, more SKUs are coming up, better products are coming out. The second thing that we're seeing, this is more of an all year round, and the data supports it. So every month, there is no sober October or dry January. This is really, really as consistent as every month goes when it comes to non-alcohol or low alcohol drink sales. The third thing is, major airlines or major supermarkets are really putting floor stacks now. So that's, I just saw a big floor stack in Total Wine, for example, right? So this category is something that they have to serve, and if you see a 25 case floor stack in a big retail store, that's a lot. That says a lot of things, because that's what really is a prime spot, basically. The third is JetBlue. One of the airlines in US just announced that they will be serving non-alcoholic beers. So again, big moves are happening. Product development for sure has been improving every year. People are making tastier beverages. There are repeat purchases going on. So the second mocktail, the third mocktail, is being ordered as well. Now, another interesting data here is 80 to 90% of the non-alcoholic drinkers have already consumed. So it's not like they are completely non-alcoholic. They just chose. This is a decision. They're choosing some days to try a beer with alcohol and some days to try it without, for various occasions. They just maybe want to feel good, which is one of the main reasons. A couple of other things like associations, trade shows, like companies like us, the media companies, we are all writing and talking about it, and I think this is another example. Like International Alliance for Responsible Drinking is an association which is promoting healthy drinks, and meaning it is promoting responsible drinking. So, which is part of this whole thing. And I just saw the CEO, of Pernod Ricard also joining this and advocating this. So a lot of big companies are joining such associations. The marketing messages are being promoted, for healthy drinks or responsible drinking. And we just came back from London for our bulk wine, bulk spirits trade show just about 10 days ago. And huge growth in this category. Sustainability and low alcohol is really what Europe and UK is talking about, and you can see that those trends will follow. We're already seeing in the data in the first world developed nations like US and Canada, Australia is really in this category. And the developing nations like India or Asia, Africa are still showing growth for alcohol, but it's just a matter of time where big capital cities in these countries are catching up with this trend.